Hi guys, I am looking a little bit rough. This is the most bizarre time to start a vlog, but I just kind of wanted to start it now because, like, I don't know, I've just had a really different day compared to any of the days over the recent months, and I've just had like loads of thoughts and stuff that I would have said if I'd been vlogging, and I feel like this is the place where I come to say these kind of things, and you know, this is what a weekly vlog's about. So yeah, okay, it's Tuesday evening and I haven't vlogged today because I was actually, for the first time since pretty much March, working outside of the house. And I know it's obviously like lockdown, and I spoke about this more on my Instagram, but absolutely everything we did today was fitting in the government guidelines. I actually had 2 COVID tests, which is a whole separate conversation that I'll talk about tomorrow, just because I'm really tired and I just kind of think, you know, you've seen tons of people get a COVID test, you probably know what it's like, but I want to talk about it, talk about my experience. I'd never had one before. Personally, I'm quite surprised that I've managed to go the whole like pandemic and I haven't had a COVID test. As a hypochondriac, as somebody that invents symptoms of illnesses that I don't have, I'm very surprised that I haven't convinced myself that I need a COVID test yet. However, obviously they both came back negative. Currently don't have COVID, touch wood, unless I got it getting in the car after the test. So yeah, today I was working outside the house, still only with my dad, but in an environment where like it would have been impossible to do the work anywhere other than in the office, in the studio. And because of the nature of the work, I can't really say what it is, which makes it really complicated. And I think that the reason I wanted to turn the vlogging camera on was because, even though, you know, I've still only been with my dad, he was there because he was involved, but also obviously he's in my bubble, he can come with me. Not many people can come with me and work with me right now, but my dad could and can, which was actually really special. It was really nice being able to do something like that with him. And I wasn't going to talk about any of this, and I didn't film it deliberately because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to, like, you know, flout the rules or exploit the rules in any way. That's not the case, and I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't above board, obviously, because there was multiple different brands and people involved. This wasn't just me deciding to, like, you know, the reason I wanted to speak was nothing really to do with that. It was more to do with like how I felt today. And I think that I've documented this whole lockdown in these weekly vlogs, and for the first time today there was just a tiny sense of normality. And I don't even mean that in the way of how the world was or how the pandemic was, I just mean of like how I felt in myself. And I want to articulate this right, I don't want to get this wrong. I described it to my brother and he had a better analogy than I had, but basically I'd got so used to the feeling of being in this pandemic and, you know, just having a constant low mood to the point where that was like normal, and I just felt like that was my day-to-day life, and I hadn't noticed that actually that's not my normal mood and that's not what happiness feels like. This sounds really dramatic and deep, but just having a couple of hours doing a job that I haven't done properly for months, I just felt like this feeling of just like being so happy that I haven't felt since March. My brother described it in a way that I was like, oh, but now I'm really sad because obviously I'm going back to just staying in my bed tomorrow. And he was like, oh, it's like if you were desperate for a drink and you were really thirsty, and then somebody gave you like 1 drop of water and you remembered what water tasted like, and then you just want more. And I was like, yeah, that's actually a way better way of describing it, because I feel like I'd got so used to this. And I know I say this all the time, I'm in a really lucky position, I'm in a really privileged position, and I don't mean it in just this sense. I think it could happen in so many other ways. You could be in a toxic relationship and then get out of that and remember what it feels like to be happy and in a normal mood, or you could be in a friendship group that doesn't make you feel great and move out of that friendship group and remember what it feels like to be yourself and to be happy and to have a mood that's not what you thought was normal, if that makes sense. I think the analogies I'm giving maybe don't do it justice, but it felt amazing to have that feeling of like, this is me, this is my personality, and I haven't had it for so long, to the point where I almost forgot that it was there, and I've just accepted this new, okay, this is what it is. And the mood I was feeling every single day had just become normal, and that wasn't normal. It's actually sad, and I just feel like down all the time, but I just got used to it. Is that dramatic? I don't mean it to be dramatic, I just mean like I was very aware of that feeling in myself whilst I was there, whilst I was having a good time. I was really like, oh my gosh, I'm having a good time. And I don't know if that's just purely because by comparison it felt amazing, because in a regular day-to-day life going to an office would not have felt like that. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but I just think that these vlogs are, I want to be honest, I want to be emotional, I want to let you know how I'm feeling, because I think that it's so okay to show the ups and downs, because by the end of the week I am more than sure that I will have had, for the high that I've had, I will have the low, probably tomorrow. But I thought, yeah, I want to have 5 minutes, I want to have a little chat, and I think that this doesn't have to be directly related to the pandemic. As I said, like, obviously in this personal situation it is, but in a situation of like life in general, you become numb to something after such a long time of being in the situation. And I think that, and yeah, I don't have COVID, so That's gotta be a good thing. Yeah, I just feel a lot of emotions, and I also feel extremely exhausted. I have been up for about 17 hours, and last night I was so anxious / excited for this thing that I only got 3 hours of sleep. I'm not sleeping well at the moment anyway. I spoke about this last week. So I'm feeling a lot of heightened emotions, So I thought I'd just vlog it and start the weekly vlog here. Hello, welcome to a weekly vlog, and I will pick you up in the morning and continue a bit as normal. But I thought whilst I was having this moment, I would articulate it, and I hope you're doing okay. I'm very excited to be working with this particular brand and company. Yeah, it was pretty big. It was a pretty big day. It was a pretty big thing. But yeah, I will be back in the morning. I'll pick you up then. I'm gonna get straight in bed, and I'll probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm praying, fall asleep and sleep all the way through till morning, because I'm sick of being tired from not sleeping properly. This was a really long intro. This is gonna be a long weekly vlog. Would you take a look at the outfit combination that I'm wearing? We call this fashion. Good morning. It is now Wednesday and your girl is tired. But yeah, it's Wednesday morning. I got up super late this morning. I had a lot of issues with my video that went up on Tuesday. Firstly, because it was just my fault for being an idiot and not properly checking it. Basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I accidentally just left a clip of our delivery address in the video, which, like, not ideal really, but I was kind of like, I'll sort it out as soon as I get home. But it took us longer to get home than I realised that it would. But then I was like, oh, I'll just do it from the car, because wherever I go, my laptop goes. So luckily I had my laptop with me, tried to sort it out, and I fixed it, it was fine. But YouTube took the entire night to process it. And then even when I woke up this morning, it still wasn't done, so I was just faffing around. So I ended up actually not really having a lie-in, because I was faffing around trying to sort this video. But it's up now, so if you haven't watched my Zara haul, you might have missed it, because the video got taken down and then put back up again. I uploaded a haul on Tuesday. Also, why did it sound like I just said haul on Tuesday with my dad, so check that out if you haven't. But yeah, other than that, I've just got ready, if you could call it that. It's this these joggers from Topshop, and then this top from Urban Outfitters. They don't sell this anymore, but I'll link the joggers down below, because I am living in this kind of comfy wear. I also haven't really got ready, which is why my face looks like this. Gonna go and get myself a big glass of water, because I did not drink enough water yesterday, and get on with my edit for tomorrow's video. The weather at the moment is making this lockdown really miserable. Like, I really just want to go on a walk, but the weather is saying absolutely not. So lunch today is this incredibly beige looking meal. I have a falafel and halloumi wrap, which actually smells amazing. I just grilled it, and then a sausage roll. It's so beige and bland looking. I also have an Actimel, and I am gonna have some fruit later on, probably a peach or something. And I'm currently watching the inauguration of President Biden. Fun and fresh. You know, keeping up my Eve Bennett for the day. I am actually genuinely interested in stuff like this. I feel like I could just never talk about it, because politics is such a weird one on YouTube. But see, today is a big day in Washington, and it's all over the news. I realised today that I've accidentally dressed as my dog. I look the same as my dog. No, don't run away, come back here. I look like Lottie, Lottie looks like me. They say dogs look like their owners. I think that was true before, but it's definitely true now. Are we twinning? Okay, we're on my bed, and once again I haven't really filmed very much, just purely because I really have not done very much. I sound like a genuine stuck record, I know that, but I wanted to talk to you about this actually, because I get a lot of questions like, oh, what are you reading at the moment? Do you recommend what you're reading? Do you have a book on the go? And last week I told you that I didn't, because I was feeling pretty uninspired, and my attention span just isn't there. It's like, it's so bizarre, because I have nothing to do, but I also just can't be bothered to do anything. It's so weird. Like, even reading, which does not take any mental energy, if anything, it's so good for the mind, and like, you know, I just can't be bothered to do it. However, this week I started The Magpie Society, which is by Zoe Sugg, and Amy McCulloch. I literally can't say her last name. I say this every time I try and read this. McCulloch. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, oh, YouTuber book, like, blah, blah, blah. And whatever your opinion of Zoella is, this book's actually really good. I think it's probably aimed at a slightly younger readership than me. I would say it's maybe aimed at like 16, 17 year olds. However, it combines my love of murder mystery, well, I think murder mystery, I don't really know where it's going, and like crime, with obviously, like, I love Zoe's vlogs. I've always watched Zoella. You know that if you watch this channel. It was like why I started this channel. That's no secret at all. So when I started to write a book, I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna buy it. And I reached for it first just because I kind of did think that's probably gonna be an easy read. And it is an easy read, and it's also a page turner. Yeah, put out of your mind any preconceived conceptions of Zoella that you have. Yeah, if you want something good, easy, also unrelated completely, but I just love the cover. The like purple foil is a bit of me, and it's almost making me miss sixth form, which is really weird. Like, I think it is really getting to the point of this pandemic where I'm almost kind of missing school sometimes, but not really. Just the socializing aspect of it, because I keep thinking, oh, I can't wait for like this to be over and me to like socialize all the time. And then I think, Molly, I didn't really socialize like that much before. Like, I was very busy and I saw a lot of people, but I wasn't socializing in the same way as when I was at school. Like, when I'm living here, the majority of my friends don't even live here, so I don't even know what I'm thinking about when I'm like, oh, I can't wait for the pandemic to be over so I can just like go out with all my friends that don't live in this town usually. So I think in that nostalgic rose-tinted glasses respect, it's making me wish I was the age that they are in the book, because they're like 17, 18, but in reality absolutely not. I'm just bored. But yeah, basically I'm gonna read this, I think, for a little bit and then try and go to sleep. I will pick you up in the morning. I will try and think of some more things to be able to vlog tomorrow, because I realised today I really haven't. But I kid you not, when I say I've just sat on the sofa for 7 hours, pretty much mean I've just sat on the sofa for 7 hours. Good morning, look at the state of me. I need to document this in case I'm about to get murdered, because there's some weird goings on. I'm home alone, which has not happened since about March, but my mum and dad have gone out to walk the dog, and my brother got that job that we spoke about in the video that we uploaded like 2 weeks ago. Basically, Harry had an interview at a supermarket, he got the job, so he's at work. So I'm in on my own. But I literally just heard somebody come into the house, and I thought it was my dad, and I was like, hello? Because like, I'm so sure they just went to walk the dog together. I don't know if my mum meant she was going on her own and my dad might still be here. I didn't pay attention when they left. They said they were leaving, or my mum said she was leaving, but I'm pretty sure they've gone together, and I'm pretty sure my dad's out. So why did he not respond when I said hello? And who was in the house and who just came up the stairs? Am I being burgled? Because I heard them come in, they unlocked the door with a key and nobody else has a key, so it must have been one of us. But it wouldn't have been Harry, because he's at work. And they came in and went upstairs, got something and left really quickly, closed the door and locked the door again. So like, what is going on? I'm just baffled, like, hello? There's nobody here. At least it's the middle of the day and it's not dark. But I'm just a bit confused. Like, I don't understand what happened, unless they hadn't got very far on their dog walk and my dad just came back to get some gloves or something. How bizarre. I was gonna get in the shower, but I'm gonna wait until somebody's back, because I don't know if anybody else ever thinks this, but if you're home alone and you get in the shower, do you not just feel really scared that like somebody could come into the house and you wouldn't even know? Or similarly, not even that scary, because like, I really do live in an area where there would never be a break-in. Well, not impossible, but very unlikely that somebody would break into this house, just because of where we live and the actual location of the house as well. Like, you can't get to it really. But also, I get in the shower and I'm like, oh, what if the doorbell goes? Like, what if the doorbell rings? What if a parcel gets delivered? I can't have a shower, like, so I need to wait. I'll wait until somebody's home. I look so rough. I could have died. I'll just make a coffee whilst I wait to get abducted. Made the coffee, haven't been abducted yet, so it's going good. I genuinely am baffled, guys. I feel like I'm in my own mystery, and I know it's not that deep or dramatic, but like, what is going on? Okay, I can safely inform you that the person breaking into the house wasn't a break-in. It was Harry coming back because he'd forgot something. So yeah, we're all good. We didn't need to stress or worry. It was just my brother. But I've got dressed for the day. It's another ponytail day. I'm in a ponytail week, to be honest. You know when you're just like, I can't be bothered to be a ponytail every day. These joggers, again, because they're just the best thing. Literally the comfiest thing. And then my cardigan from Stradivarius. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit on the sofa, edit my video now. But I wanted to quickly update you because I got a few people asking me to talk about my COVID test, which I can't remember if I already did. I don't think I did. If I did, Molly cut this out. Obviously on the other day, I can't remember what it was, I had a COVID test for the first time. Overall the actual experience was fine. I was really nervous about it because I thought I don't want to gag, I don't want like it to hurt. It just looks so uncomfortable. You know when you see those pictures on the news of them like ramming that stick up somebody's nose, I just think that looks horrible. But actually it was fine. I had a lot of you message me saying you're really nervous because they're going to introduce testing like that every day when you go back to school. Maybe, obviously nobody really knows. But yeah, if you have a test coming up or you think you're going to need a test at some point for whatever reason, work, travel, because you're ill, actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's the weirdest feeling. It feels like somebody is trying to force you to sneeze. That's the only real way I can describe it. Like they put it up your nose and it does go like probably quite high up, like here. All I was thinking was like, please don't let me sneeze on this poor man. Like how embarrassing would that be in the middle of a pandemic, just me sneezing on his hand? So I was just, my eyes were streaming, but it wasn't because it was painful, it was because I was like trying not to sneeze. Like, you know when you feel like you're gonna sneeze but you don't want to sneeze and it's not quite coming out. It was like that feeling. But yeah, it was overall better than I thought, and I would say don't worry about it. I was worrying about it. I really was worried about it the night before. I was really stressing myself out about it, not because I thought I had it, but because I was nervous to have the test done. So overall fine. Wouldn't want to have it done again, but fine. Dog walk time. Oh, best time of the day, the only time I leave the house. Veggie meal idea number 8,012,000. This is spag bol, and I actually prefer this to the regular version of spag bol, so this is easier. Oh Lord, hello from the biggest hair in the world. This morning I washed my hair and I did the curly girl method for the first time in ages, and you can't really see it here because of the dodgy lighting in my car. I'll show you when I'm home. But for the first time, my hair has gone so curly, and I don't even just mean frizzy, like it is, I mean it is really frizzy as well, but like properly, like my curls have kind of like defined themselves a bit better, and like, you know, it doesn't look completely, I don't know, I mean it looks absolutely wild, but it also looks healthy and the curls look quite nice. So I think for a little while I'm actually just not going to use heat on my hair, so over the next couple of weeks if you just see me looking like a lion, that's why. However, hello, good morning, it's the afternoon, it's nearly 5 p.m. Don't know why I just said good morning, but I haven't vlogged anything because I've been filming a video this morning and washing my hair, as I said, and then I also filmed a video for my Instagram reels testing out these eyeliner pens. So they're like neon eyeliners by Barry M, and these are the blue and pink ones. However, I thought I'd pick up the vlogging camera now because I'm about to head to Morrison's. I'm actually going to pick up some veggie bits. So I've spoke about this quite a lot, but currently at the moment I'm doing vegetarian January. However, none of my family are veggie, so I've been going to like get some of my own bits because it's not really fair on my mum to just have to like buy a load of extra food when I'm just the one deciding that I don't want to eat that. So I said that I would go and get my own, plus it makes it easier as well, just like having my own meals. So I'm gonna go do that, and then when I get back, my Christmas present has finally arrived. So if you watched what I got for Christmas, my main gift was going to be a gorgeous neon light from the company Neon Beach. Not gonna lie to you, they're not a great company, I won't lie. It took forever for it to arrive. However, in their defense, and to be fair to them, once I emailed them being like, where is this? Like, you said it would be here 3 weeks ago, why have I not received it? They actually did do something about it, and now it is here. So credit where it's due, because we are in a pandemic and stuff, but I haven't heard brilliant reviews about them anyway. I didn't realise that until I ordered from them. However, my neon light came this morning, and I'm going to put it up on the wall once my dad's finished work, because it's obviously like quite heavy. I want my dad to help me fit it because I don't trust myself that I'm not going to drop it and smash it, and then all of that money and time chasing it up will have been wasted. But it's quite big. I'm really excited. I think it's going to look so sick, and obviously like it's real neon as well. It's not like one of the cheap battery powered ones, so it's quite cool. I'm excited. But first I'm going to go and buy my veggie tea. I'm gonna have a veggie chicken Kiev if I can find one. Okay, I'm back from Morrison's. This is my hair in its full chaotic natural glory. So if you're ever looking at it when it's straight and you think your hair is never properly straight, that's why. This is why, because this is my natural hair. This is what it wants to be doing. Anyway, Christmas present unboxing time. Now I'm gonna do a proper unboxing on my Instagram reels, like literally unboxing it for the first time, but I will show you it before we put it together. So here it is. This is the neon sign. So it's mounted on clear acrylic, but it like fits the size, like it's not on a square or anything, because I didn't want it to be like on a rectangle. I wanted it to be the shape that it is, if that makes sense. So I went for a lightning bolt. Multiple reasons. I love a lightning bolt. I want a lightning bolt tattoo. The main reason being for this is that obviously this is quite Harry Potter, but it's subtly Harry Potter. It's not like screaming Harry Potter at you. You know, a little nod to that. And I have, hopefully, fingers crossed, ordered it in purple. Obviously we can't tell that until we turn it on, and I am slightly apprehensive that it might be the wrong colour, just because obviously we have had quite a lot of faffing around with this company. But it comes with a couple of different things that you need to like attach together. Obviously you need to mount it to the wall. You need to put in this like box that's come with it. So I'll show you it once it's up on the wall, but this is my first impression. It feels sturdy. This has been on quite the journey to get here as well, guys. Like, this has been from all sorts of different countries. Ultimately it's from China, which is why it took ages. But I'm so surprised that it hasn't smashed, or like the acrylic hasn't cracked, because it was only wrapped in like 3 layers of bubble wrap. I'm obviously very glad. So me and my dad are going to work out how on earth we put it together and mount it to the wall, and then I will show you it. There's the perfect gap up here for it on my wall. I'll show you it in a second. Oh my god, guys, this looks sick. This has not even been done justice. Like, how purple it is not showing on camera. It looks pink. It looks pink. It's not. It's definitely not. Maybe let me. You can adjust the brightness levels. There you go. No, it's the vlog camera. Needs turning down. Can you see that? Very 1975. We love to see it. I'm now debating, guys, if I want it in my bedroom, because it just matches my room perfectly, and I think it would be so sick to like watch a movie and have that on the wall, but I have no space for it. But I do like it. Ah. Merry Christmas to me. See, now guys, I'm kind of like, oh, I want it in my bedroom because I think it would just look sick, but then I don't know if there's a lot going on in this corner already. But like more, not that anybody even comes here anyway, but more people to see it here than in my office. Like nobody goes in my office, especially not to face the other way around. Maybe I should just have it there, just on the plain white wall. But then it matches my room so perfectly. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah.
In here?
I don't know.
I think it matches in here better, doesn't it? I think this makes the room a bit more like me-esque.
Then.
Yeah, I think we'll put it in here. I'm surprised by myself, but we'll put it there. Yeah, level with the window. Yeah, that's pretty perfect, I'd say. Dad's doing this bit because I'm incapable.
Well, why would you do this?
Well, I could do it, but I don't want to use that drill particularly, but I could if I had to. Looks so cool, guys. My dad's mounted it to the wall. It actually stands off the wall a little bit, which I also think is cool because you get a little bit of like a shadow. But I really like it. I think it looks very funky indeed. It also has a remote control to alter the brightness. So like that's on its lowest, which is still a vibe to be fair, like especially if you were going to sleep. And then it gets brighter and brighter all the way up to like 100%. But whoa, rave mode, sorry if you're epileptic. Sesh, put it on the strobe one. Should we pretend we're at a club? Oh my god, I love that, that's sick. Guys, it's so sick, we've turned it off now, but yeah, I could have an actual sesh with that. I mean, I don't really know when, even under normal circumstances, I'd be having a party in my bedroom, but quite a vibe. Very glad it finally did arrive. I like the addition. From now on, you're only going to see me in this sick purple light because I just think it looks so cool. But I'm going to end the weekly vlog. I don't really know how long it is. This week's been another one that's been quite all over the shop. However, I am really glad that my Christmas present arrived. And I hope for any of you that are maybe nervous about having a COVID test, I've maybe put some of your minds at ease as well. So I hope you have enjoyed. Subscribe to see more videos from me. There are 2 very chatty videos coming this week. I've got like a travel themed kind of one that a lot of people have been not asking for as such, but I get so many questions that I thought it would just be easier to kind of do a video answering some of them, having a chat about stuff like that. And then I sort of want to do like another kind of maybe like a Q&A. I don't really know yet, I haven't decided, but 2 very chatty videos coming this week. I'm enjoying like probably oversharing, to be honest. I'm enjoying that vibe at the moment. So yeah, subscribe so that you don't miss those. Give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I shall see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.